Peace FM 104.3. Who to me take?
And then now, we wanted to start the discussion with you also on increase in suicide cases among young people. But we may have to look at it again. Ebia Yawada and Abibi.
No problem.
But this issue about child labor, you need bright appear in fears here. You were busy in TB and when you're crying in TB. But on my statistics, aftermath of World Child Labor Day near there, no patch say even though 1 out of every 10 children in Ghana is engaged in the worst form of child labor. Osama Yunkranche say Esan is school kunti. I say the numbers are reducing and there's improvement. Even though some improvements issues to that so.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Apia misquoted, right? I haven't misquoted you. Okay. Prof, when are you psychologists? I don't know what you make of all of this. I to say.
You come and see now, Michelle. Bright, thanks for the good work you are doing. Bright, dear, child labor. I am say sometimes this nation we are gifted with people, but in time for expert adjune be brave. Oka travel not to say the can shitty
Some.
But I think Bright's been doing a good job and he's been very committed to this thing for a very long time. And I mean that is professionalism.
Yeah.
And yeah, Okura Owa Kuma Oya Unjai. Wouldn't where you are heading towards. Now me tea many opinion analysis not deeply. Anyway, now come doesn't make you about a false statement on this. If you are saying free, say no Oshe said or say Bright analysis now.
Yes.
Free SHS and then the interest in schooling Emma numbers no cost. The next question we ask ourselves is say when you are eco school no we are what next?
And I kusiba for
yes. And to be PM the school. Come current statistics HSA if you look at the numbers I are churning out of universities when we are only 10% in a year will get a job. The 90% may take them 10 years to secure a job. And to go say many of you can say what do you want first school you are bad cry. No, you are only massaging, and to borrow his words, you are only deferring, challenging and solving area.
Yeah.
Okay, and in fact, I've also reflected on it. It's a problem. So one now. It's hard. So we want to say akora and nam banchre nam krumna. You won't see it. Boom so be an nam sa akora nam sadi. But how do you now come me say when a nation does not plan for its young ones, they unwittingly prepare themselves for potential criminals in the near future. Now the thing say, if I say generational planning and generational mindset. Some time ago, now you need 2 years, 3 years, and that's your age.
Yeah.
Until Obrana Yaboko enim, now Boko enim no. Now she share the next generation. Until we share about whether you like it or not. If you say man, you are planning for them and for their future. And the interesting thing is this, which is why you are also concerned. There is a certain symbiotic relationship here. Younger generation and the older generation term.
Yeah.
And we can never run away from that. And then I mean a day is coming out. Yet me hey. One umbu ye jamu to my jemu. Woman I ever say. O man eduma o ye kwame. Obi obetna abe. Na de me no obi so be de bright ye no obi so be and the question is, why now what a thing prepare for it? It appears yekosa. Now Ghana de bright to bear me out. Come here, cast a policy is a party. We have a policy farm in this country. Policy.
Baby.
Hey.
That's a bro food you eat him chop.
Hey, so when you come back, I say, baby, come back. Colon. They're counting the best share be anamo. Come what we lack is what I call implementation zeal. Anyhow, say yashishe bribia to say yebe A B C D. Na wonga ebe implement it. Oh, okay. Emfa. And that's where the challenge is. Come now make us say study be. Na study no if no study ya share a crowd. No minimum 7 months in the womb. Now, you're sharing from that stage while the child is in the womb until say according to 5 years. Now, that was why I share from the 5th year now to about when the child is about 15 years.
Okay.
Now, so those designs are called longitudinal studies. Now, the FCH say, you see who a dear near ma and a crown where you more. A canon. The prana, you say the first thing I can't 7 months econo, a prana pa abuse. Nations are a compare 8 nations, no Ghana topped in terms of abuse when a woman is pregnant.
Really?
Yes. Say,
hey, are we that bad?
Oh, come in. Never be one you. Now we are no free her. I can't say already by 2 years until we are now going, we are following them up. You say Sakwano as so far some impairment or one na yemuno na onyinia na when you in the chia obon say there may be some developmental difficulties and tibia his speech is impaired the nantie a mantem afi na dwene or be adwuma no so na atochima and ye di omachia until say wombedi by 15 years. Now the entire and say we are also interested to look at a choir of association on my thinker, on my emotions, on my suban, and a pra self-harm, a pra horror, a war and my frame, bring organa. Say we send last me can we JHS for we 10 emu 3 the year they chairman they attempted to kill themselves.
Wow.
10 we 10 3 out of them.
3.
Oko SHS we 10 2. Oba University we 10 about 3. And to make us say yeah the largest study on young people and their mental health presently in Ghana. I see a share. Then what are the drivers? Now come here for the past 8 years now. I pick a few things. A year keeper. Now come let me say me tell now some time ago. I never quit big pa. For young people, self-harm, suicidal behaviors, I hold the organ increase, but academic difficulties. So school or school, now this year at the same, the performance at the same, teacher your channel dear no the casa to a crown at the same. Teacher ni be a catcher crabby say, you amount to nothing. Ampa or struggle ya beyond SS now until say a new teacher came in to work on the child. And the academic stresses say on yandi. Now come here, discuss I didn't know that. Say Ghana, any a place say enkra encha me fan say bia SHS. You ask yourself, Bebriana encha no ehen woko. Where do they go to? Now, ya dreaming when we say one enchano, then a I was the first part of the first batch SHS, 1986.
Yeah.
85, 86. Me year group, no, we're about 66,000 nationwide.
66,500
in the past year in Kafran coin. Oh, and it appears
66,000.
Yes. In Kafran,
minus 1,500.
University in Kafano, where did they go to? Be yes.
Try
you create
over 60,000.
You create a bank of potential liabilities for ourselves as a nation. Now, you go anymore. Instead of me, can it's a kura. I also umia. Now this your five news are a pumpunu as here. Now a paya. Oh, and it maybe I kono. I was see a ship a real plan. It's not making kind not bright actual. We need a real plan for young people. Now, in one paper, obi one low and middle income countries are all one, especially West Africa. Say, come and say, Africa has the youngest population on earth.
Yeah.
And we are moving. In fact, West Africans are the most mobile people on earth. Yeah, we move. And what is happening is, why are we moving? There's a problem. And how long would we want to be moving? Na yema ebe osi so we are pesameko. We are pesameko. Ya can't brain dream one sem. Ya can't. Our young people are unable to stay here and work.
Is it governance? Is it leadership?
It is all.
So
it is all.
Prof, as I ask, solutions. I say, Ajin Semo.
Come here, Semo. Look.
And I say we are not directing our thoughts.
That
in solving
is the point. Come here, Opa. Yeah, my brother and mom policies are a good home. About fragile labor. I used to work with is that ILO? No, it was a UN for now. They wanted us to train counselors on children who find themselves in worse form. Yes, and so we did a training for counselors across the country. The idea is that, in fact, implement that project now. This was as far back as 2007.
14 years.
Make a show. Yes, that a taste microphone. Echromo. To say my friend cocoa growing areas. One idea more quarry. Now almost here. One idea more fishing. Kwame, yes, I'm training now. What has happened? And see, for me, the challenge is that our policies, we lack the implementation, the zeal to implement it anyhow. Number two, policy behind how implement your own challenges. Meet the challenges are naturally say policy and you address the challenges. We are not addressing them. You meet the challenges in your now if I go out to the Mupa or Krumha and your memuha and they say, come here, I worry young people. Plans bend your word mom. And my friend Nam if anything street me. Ujina Nami who's a credit crash second, I'm not on second in the evening, second autumn. And the millions of Rasheba Miss say, oh, the second lecture me or brand the say, Brady. Now,
how's your ton second?
Did you? Oh, no, Okras can or brand the say. Say, a to say Kim. In psychological science, yes, it say obi ni ade bia e chechire no ntia obeka say ensese mede me ho ewura employ bi mu a. They are the people who pick cudgels and knives and machetes and guns first.
And pass me about 1 minute.
This FM 104.3. Who to me,